question I get asked a lot, and I'm always a little surprised by it, is, do you have the experience to handle my complex case? And Van, you seem like a nice guy. Are you tough enough to handle the complexities and the difficulties that the opposing party may bring, and this case may bring to the fore? Are you tough enough? Is your firm able, competent, confident, and strong enough to handle the tough case that I'm bringing to you? And I'm always a little surprised by that question, because I think there's so many other questions that should be asked before that one. But let me go ahead and answer those 2 questions right off the bat, in case that is a lingering concern in your mind. One is, it's not for nothing that I named my firm Smith Strong Legal Strength. And it's because from the very beginning, I recognized families, individuals that were facing divorce, custody, or support matters needed strength in a difficult moment, needed a strong advocate, and so I put it right there in the name. So there'd be no uncertainty about the strength and the confidence our firm brings to every case we're part of. So you're saying, well, that's all well and good. That's the name, but what about you? And I always tell people, don't believe the word aggressive. Judge it by their past record. Before I went to law school, I spent a year in Baghdad, Iraq. I was named during that time an honorary Iraqi firefighter and have faced a lot of dangerous situations. And I always rely on those moments in war zones. And a bad day or a good day in a war zone is far worse than any day I've experienced or felt in court here in Virginia. So I just want you to know that while some attorneys may say, oh, I'm aggressive, or I'm assertive, and Van, are you tough enough? Have they been to a war zone and come out? And so I think, don't let the red hair fool you. I often rely on those moments, those experiences with me in Baghdad, Iraq, and in some very close calls, and keeping cool and calm under pressure is going to be extremely crucial through this entire process. And I want to also question the word aggressive in family law cases. And let's analyze that a little bit. A lot of people that pride themselves, attorneys that pride themselves on being aggressive, really do a disservice to their clients. And let me tell you why I say that. You come into my office, you meet with me, and you think, I need an aggressive attorney, and so you hire an aggressive attorney, and right from the beginning they're aggressive. You're almost guaranteeing your case is going to go to court, tripling the legal fees necessary to reach a solution. And so I want to caution you, don't just hire some hammer that's beating at everything it can find. Hire someone that's subtle, that's discreet, that's a careful negotiator, and can keep your family out of court if at all possible. So don't just hire some aggressive person because you think that's going to solve your family's legal problem. Hire someone that has the capacity to be assertive when necessary, but not just rely on some aggressive technique right from the beginning. You need, whether you realize it or not an aggressive attorney, but a prepared, a thoughtful, and a creative advocate to solve your family's problems, not just beat them to death. So, focus less on the word aggressive, less on the word tough, and more on tenacious, more on prepared, more on ready, and more on focused. I think those adjectives and those qualities are going to serve you better and your family better in the long run than simply aggressive or tough with no guidance, no direction, no purpose, no mission behind those words, and they're just hollow, empty charges off into the distance without any understanding of where you want to go and where your family needs to go to get out of this situation as quickly and as cost effectively as possible. So yes, to answer your question, we're tough enough, and yes, all we do are complex divorce, custody, and support cases. And maybe your case is one of the more complex ones we've ever seen, but I can tell you that we're ready, and if it need be, we're tough enough.